Hey folks, Zach Travis here, coming to you from a monolith of our past to talk about yet another monolith of our past. We didn't really know exactly what we were doing when we started this whole thing, but this episode of Tuscaloosa Monorail may be one of the first times we ever did it right. I'm going to bring to you tonight Season 1, Episode 3, Looksy.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tuscaloosa's favorite funny man, Mr. Zach Travis!
Good evening again, everyone, and welcome to Tuscaloosa Monorail. I'm your host tonight, Zach Travis. We have a great show for you tonight. Just a little while ago, in fact, the Tuscaloosa Monorail team had a special surprise. We were invited on one of the two local podcasts here in Tuscaloosa. Very special treat to go on Trivial Pursuits. We got to have a lot of fun, answer some questions about the show, and even play a couple games. And in honor of doing that, we'd like to make sure that we pay the favor back and invite the host of Trivial Pursuits onto the show, Mr. Bob Baker. How you doing, Bob?
Yeah, man, good to see you.
Good to see you as well. How are you doing?
Doing okay. On a TV show.
We're on TV, that is true.
Great.
This is live to tape, so that means that anything you do or say can be put on the internet if we feel like it.
Go for it.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Well, are you ready, Bob?
Sure. What are we doing? What's the
We're going to play the Tuscaloosa Monorail Game Show!
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah,
That's right. And in order to start us off, I'll introduce the host of the Tuscaloosa Monorail Game Show, my producer and director, Miss Robin Raines.
Hello.
Now, Bob, last time on Trivial Pursuits, we had 3 contestants. And just to make sure it's nice and even, there are no funny business going on, we're going to have 3. Myself, you, and live via satellite, Mr. Lopan.
it's a dog.
Yeah, it's Robin's dog.
Oh.
My dog.
Don't worry, he's really smart.
Sure.
He'll probably win. He's gonna win.
So smart.
Pretty smart. I don't know.
All right, Robin,
All right.
whenever you're ready.
All right, Zach. I'll start off with a multiple choice. This question's for you. Which of the following is particular to Calvinist theology? A, salvation through faith alone, or D, some souls have been predestined for salvation?
Those are good. That's tough. It's a tough question. Not really my strong suit. So I'm gonna go with Herman Munster.
I'm sorry, D's the answer. Calvinism, predestination.
Ah.
Anyway, all right, contestant number 2.
Great. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right,
Bob. It's Bob.
contestant number 2. What failed business venture bankrupted Mark Twain and forced him to go on a lecture tour?
Do I get choices?
No.
Like he didn't know. Okay. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. My Mark Twain knowledge isn't really that sharp. Railroads.
No, I'm sorry. It was C, page setting type machine.
So it's all right.
Sure.
We're tied.
Yeah,
We're still tied.
that's all
So-
right.
Yeah, okay.
0 to 0. Let's see what happens. This third question. It's for my baby Lopan via satellite. Okay, buddy. Can you shake? Can you? Can you shake? Oh, yes, you can! 1 point for Lopan! 1 point for Lopan.
It's close. Close. He almost didn't do that. He almost
Yeah.
didn't do that.
Lopan.
All right.
in
He gets
the
a
lead.
point?
Yeah, he gets. He's,
Yeah. One.
He's
Great.
real smart. He's good. He's good.
All
He's
right,
probably
but
gonna win. Probably
don't
gonna
worry. You gotta. We got one more question for every contestant,
No, yeah,
and
yeah. Having a good time.
then we award the prize, which is the honor of introducing tonight's guest. All right, Zach. Water flows with a velocity of 1 meter per second through a pipe with an inner diameter of 5 centimeters. The flow splits off into 2 pipes, each having an inner diameter of 3 centimeters. What is the velocity in the 3 centimeter pipe? And please answer in meters per second.
You know what? You tricked me the first time. You're not going to do it again.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure this is a trick question. I'm going to go with it can't.
No, the answer is 1.38 meters per second.
Man, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt that. It's just like an impossibly difficult question, right? I mean,
Am
I alone
It's
in
really
thinking
not.
that?
You know,
Don't think
hey, it's not a
so.
big deal. Just
Yeah,
keep playing.
that's fine.
It's all right.
get one more
you
chance.
get one more. You get one more. It's fine. You got
It's
it.
kind of over my
All
head.
right.
But yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Okay.
Which of the following, contestant number 2, is not true of the Second Industrial Revolution in 19th century Europe? A, it began in Great Britain. Or C, the pace at first was very quick and then it tapered off.
Again, sorry, I don't know.
It's not a big deal. Don't worry.
That's
yeah,
fine.
I
fine.
mean, you know,
It's cool. It's cool.
A, I guess.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry, the answer is C.
It's all right.
All
okay,
right.
I don't even remember
Last
what the answer was.
question. This is for Lopan via satellite. All right, buddy. Can you speak? Can you speak? Yes, you can! You're a good dog! All right. All right, Zach, and contestant number 2. Hey, thanks so much for
Hey,
playing.
thanks for playing.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah,
for
sure.
coming
Yeah,
on.
thanks for coming on the show,
No,
and thanks
yeah, it's
for
great.
having us. Yeah.
And of course, our winner tonight, Mr. Lopan. Take it away.
Always love Alabama. That's the way I spend most of my years. Yeah, but I wanna move up to Austin, Texas, just based on what I hear. Well, I'm always looking for the perfect time where I try with all my might. There was a time down in Sweet Orleans, I just know I got it right. I don't really know what Dixie means, but what a paradise he did make. But why you wanna go in with me out of the dirt? I said the rules that you know I break. Well, I hate it in my heart, you know I really do. I only wanna see the ending if it starts with you. Well, take me to the let's go 2 by 2, 'cause there ain't a single thing I wouldn't do for you, darling. No.
Tuscaloosa Monorail is brought to you by Eat My Beats. Left Hand Soap Company, and the Druid City Brewing Company. If you'd like to sponsor or appear on Tuscaloosa Monorail, call us at 205 or send us an email at tuscaloosamonorail@marvinvideo.com.
Thank you very much, Lopan. And of course, in the language of people, I'd like to welcome to our show, Looksy. Well, thank you very much for being on the show, guys. And of course, we're very glad to have you. Let's do the first things first. And why don't we go around and get introductions?
I'm Daniel.
I'm John Laing.
My name is Kyle.
I'm Rob.
Rob. All right. Well, good to meet all of you. We're glad you could come out today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what instrument you play, and of course, what you do in the band as well, besides just playing that instrument.
I play guitar and sing as best of my ability.
I am the drummer, and that's about it.
Pretty much sums that up every time.
John hits the stuff. You know. I play bass and hang out and
Good shows.
do that kind of stuff. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the other guitar player. So, but these guys aren't giving themselves enough credit because John actually plays like every instrument.
Yeah, John actually he touches a little bit of everything.
Okay.
And Kyle actually gets us all of our shows and all that stuff.
Would not be a band if it
Yeah,
wasn't for
we
this
literally
gentleman.
would not be a band. if it wasn't.
It's a collaborative
Yeah.
effort. Everybody's working together.
Yeah.
We love each other.
That is true.
It shows how much you love each other.
We're so close.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about, looks like you guys set up, got everything together here, but we're a little bit late, 15 minutes late for dropping things off.
Yeah.
On your way
Did
from
Not a very-
did
not a very
you
punctual
want
guy.
to, Did you want to hear about the probably terrible accident
Oh, yes, please. I heard
that
a
I
little bit
saw
about that.
on the interstate? No, that's the only reason that I was running a little late. I live in Fultondale, and so I had to meet everyone else here. And I thought I was doing a great job leaving at 2:15, but 2059 did not agree.
Okay.
And someone who I hope is okay and had a bad accident and stopped things up for a little bit. So
Well, that is why we remind everyone here at Tuscaloosa Monorail to drink responsibly and call a cab.
I'll support that.
Everyone should support
Looksy
that.
supports that.
Looksy and Tuscaloosa Monorail both support safe driving. Space
driving.
Space driving. Outer
that's
space.
exactly where science needs to go.
There, exactly. So, a
Space
quick show of hands. Who here is from Jasper?
I guess you can call it.
The entire band is from
Is
Jasper.
this a trick?
This is not a trick. I heard that everyone here was from Jasper. So what was it like growing
It
up?
seems like that's equally as funny to everyone that finds that out. It's tough.
So what was it like slopping hogs and feeding chickens out in Jasper?
It was just like you would think it is. It was exactly like you think it is. No, but I don't know. It's just a weird place to grow up. Just really, really weird. That's all I have to say about it.
I think Jasper was a beautiful city to grow up in. You know, a little small kind of
too.
small town. You know, feel to it. A lot of people around. Most
If you
people,
like being underprepared for college.
you know, most people know most people, and you know, it's a cool place. We still go back from time to time.
I actually moved here in the 6th grade from Charlotte, North Carolina, so it was kind of like a culture shock. big
Culture,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of like words I've never heard before. They didn't make any sense. Throwing like 3 different words into one and just it was weird.
It's tough stuff.
Tough.
Yeah.
Yes. Sounds a lot like Montgomery. All right, folks. Here's Looksy again with Bits and Pieces.
floor sinking. What could be sweeter than honey? Well, I know that's right. He knows that there is just something about a diligent man. Well, I know that's right. He knows that it is for the woman. It'll cut my power off. This one is for the Philistine that'll cut my 7 locks.
All right. Hey, folks. Zach Travis,
Bob Baker here, Druid City Brewing Company.
and we're here to tell you what's happening the week of Saturday, April 26th through Friday, May 2nd. Of course, first up, we got the 16th annual Lebanese Food and Cultural Festival. Food and culture available from Lebanon, very different places. Saturday, April 26th, all day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the St. Elias Marionite Church in Birmingham.
And back in Tuscaloosa, on Saturday, April 26th at 8 p.m., Egan's will be hosting a group of rappers from Auburn, Alabama, called RMVBM, which I will venture to guess is pronounced removable. What do we have next?
At that following Monday, whole weekend later, go through the weekend, we got nothing, sorry.
Just hang out.
Just hang out, do whatever you want. That following Monday on April 28th, starting at 8 p.m. at Sloss Furnace. We have Vampire Weekend. Vampire Weekend coming through our neck of the woods. It's gonna be $40 to see Vampire Weekend.
I assume it's going to be pretty spooky. Vampires all weekend long, Sloss Furnace.
There you go, very scary, spooky stuff at Sloss Furnace.
At Iron City in Birmingham, Tom Jones will be there Tuesday, April 29th at 8 p.m.
Legendary Tom Jones.
Yes, and tickets are but a mere $56.
$56 to hear such great hits. Such great hits as It's Not Unusual and What's New Pussycat. Some of those other ones. And Sex Bomb.
Amongst many more.
Lots of them.
Iron City, Birmingham, April 29th.
The following 2 days later, Tom Jones is not your cup of tea. 2 days later in the exact same venue, Iron City, Birmingham, at 8 p.m. on May 1st, we've got Rob Zombie. Goose, 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 goose. Rob Zombie and Sauce
Yeah.
Furnace get the same treatment around here. Rob Zombie's coming through, $55, $1 less. Probably a joke on Tom Jones from Rob Zombie there, selling his ticket for literally $1 less.
Yeah.
Save your money, maybe go see Rob Zombie. Use the dollar to go shove it up your butt, I guess.
I know $56 was the deal breaker for me, so I will definitely be going to the Rob Zombie show. 6 is Follow Apollo. It's going to be Friday, May 2nd at 8 p.m. at Green Bar in Tuscaloosa. It's a band, I think.
Yeah, Apollo. They're a lot of fun. I think they're sort of like they're a band. I don't know. What do we got last? Last but not least, we've got from Vancouver, Canada, No Center. From Nashville, Tennessee, Mr. Justin Robbins. And from Franklin, Tennessee, we've got Samuel Caleb Walker, all performing at the Nick Friday, May 2nd at 10 p.m. 21 and up, $6 or $8 at the door. I forgot to remember. So we got a lot of stuff happening. That's what's happening this week, Saturday, April 26th. Through May 2nd. And of course, we're here at Druid City Brewing Company, one of our favorite places in Tuscaloosa. Live trivia every Friday. Lots of noise everywhere.
It's
And of course,
everywhere.
We've got cornhole, new thing. This Sunday and most coming Sundays in the summertime, we've got a lot of cornhole going on. Lots of fun. Compete for cash prizes in a tournament later in the year at some point. I'm Zach Travis.
I'm Bob Baker.
We'll do this better next time.
Some people say that clean living makes for a clean conscience. That may be so, but there's nothing wrong with getting a little dirty. Because let me tell you the thing about dirt. It always washes off in the morning. Left Hand Soap Company. Washing away last night's sins since 1999.
We'd like to talk a little bit about the EPs you already have out. Why don't you give us a little bit of information? The most recent one, Bits and Pieces.
When did Poor Old Devil come out?
That's about a year
Our first
ago.
EP, Poor Old Devil, was released. We put it out back in June of 2012.
It was a 3-song EP that we had done, and then we did some more recordings with Shane Lawler from Old Capitol Studios just down the street, and Bits and Pieces turned out of that, so we released it
we only
and
kept
kind
one.
of added it to Poor Old Devil, our previous thing, so that it's available within the same bunch, but we're definitely proud of that. But we have some new stuff going on. We have 5 new songs that we're compiling for an EP to come out, hopefully within a month or
In
so.
the summer, sometime.
For the love, we're not very not very quick about things, but we've actually done everything ourselves and taken our time on it. We're a lot happier with it, so we're really stoked to show that to everybody.
Awesome.
Really
So,
exciting.
speaking of not moving very quickly, I mean, honestly though, you guys have been a band for a year and a half-ish?
Yeah,
Something like
Looksy's
that.
been alive for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
We've all kind of played music together since high school in some form or
Yeah,
another.
yeah.
Whether
Power
it be a
pop
pop
bands,
punk band,
mainly.
yeah. We were pretty big into the punk scene as kids, but we've grown our taste a little bit.
We
I
hit,
guess you could say.
Okay.
we hit puberty. So.
Good.
Grew up a
Good.
little
At
bit.
19 or so.
So you guys have been cameraman
Late
over there.
Late bloomer.
All right, folks, we're gonna go to Looksy with their song "Beds."
If you catch me sleepwalking, don't wake me up. I do the same thing every time. But I make my way to the city. Oh, and I reach for the men and the women. There's no pressure on the time it takes to see your and lay you
Hey folks, Bob Baker here with the Druid City Brewing Company. People always ask us, how do you guys make that beer? You'd be surprised how simple it is, and in fact, you're gonna do it right in your own home. Take some cereal, some water, some yeast, a small container of what we call mystery compound X, and blend it together until it's all creamy. The last ingredient is just a dash of radiation right in your own microwave. Ah, a delicious wheat beer. Prefer dark? Add a few drops of food coloring. Druid City Brewing Company. It's just that simple.
So you guys have been playing together for quite a while now?
Yeah, we used to have a band called the Classic Flame, and it's really hilarious how much everyone still remembers that because it was quite some time ago. But everyone seems to remember the Classic Flame. Myself and John played in it. And I don't know.
Basically, the three of them.
I was
but
also
not me.
involved in that band too.
I was just
also
like
in it.
the #1 fan at every
Yeah,
show.
he was in the front.
But it was a good time. It was a good time. We definitely got better as musicians through that time. No doubt about that.
Very good. We'll be very excited to hear you play here at the show on tonight. The show that we'll be very excited to hear you play tonight. So I'd like to touch on this a little bit. I know it's a bit of a sensitive subject, but you're very brave. Half of the band is currently disabled. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what color shirt he's wearing?
Oh.
I just cannot believe
We
that
have.
you would bring this up.
It's funny.
on
It's funny
camera.
when one of the colorblind individuals try to direct us to something that indicative of color, because like John, for instance, like we've tried to find vehicles in parking lots, and he'll think it's a gray truck, and it's 100% not gray.
I'll tell you about
opposite
a
of gray.
project I had in middle school. We were supposed to make a strand of DNA with two different color beads, and whenever I turned it in, my teacher started laughing. I had 18 different colors. So, yeah, it was embarrassing.
I can't wrap my mind around color blindness, but
It's
I do
it's
feel
bad.
for him. I sympathize.
It's a real disability.
What color is
as
his
he
shirt?
said. His shirt is kind of it's red something.
Pretty close.
It's
beyond
It
me.
might be orange.
What color is Daniel's shirt?
Daniel's shirt is it's bluish.
You were hesitant.
Yeah, the blues are the hard ones.
I may have mentioned that I had my blue shirt with me.
No,
but I think you may
I
have caught
was
that
at
one.
work the other day and I have this shirt that I've ever, or not this shirt, but another checkered shirt, and I have no idea if the checks on it are blue or black. I have no idea. I get different opinions from different
So
people when I
awesome
ask
for
them.
me.
Well, we'll let you know everyone here looks fantastic, so don't worry. You guys are doing great.
Awesome.
Thank you for being so brave.
We try to stay strong.
All right, folks, we're going to head to Looksy now with Good Question.
Everybody straight? 1, 2, 3.
There's a way to get in. I end up behind it. And even if my light burns out, it's so hard to find it.
So why don't you guys tell me a little bit about a couple shows you got coming up?
This next weekend we will be playing as part of the Ham Ham Jam Jam going down at Egan's.
Ham Ham Jam Jam. We're excited. Big fans here at Tuscaloosa Monorail about Ham Ham Jam Jam.
Yeah, we're going to be, we play Friday night. I believe you guys, pilot guest Electric Moon is playing that night also. And Kalukale, another local Tuscaloosa band that we love to play with every chance we get. And obviously Ham Baby will be joining everyone.
Super stoked about that.
So
Yeah.
it should be
He absolutely shreds. So.
Yes, he is.
And we don't have a lot of riffage in our stuff, so he's just absolutely gonna murder the
Awesome.
whole set, and I'm super excited.
I'm also very excited about that.
Yeah, after that show, I think our show after that is in Florence, and we've never played in Florence, so it should be pretty interesting. We get to hit the road again for like 2 to 2.5 hours, I guess.
Yeah.
Up to another part of Alabama.
It's a one-day tour.
Yeah, it's a Saturday, so it counts.
Some of the best tours are the one-day tours.
It's true.
1.5 days because you get the extra Sunday to come back.
There we go.
It does make
And recuperate.
Yeah.
So some of our best fans here at Tuscaloosa Monorail are our mothers, and Mother's Day was just passed about a month ago, but a little while ago. So how do your mothers feel about you being in the band, on television, drinking alcohol?
100% supportive in moderation of the alcohol, but yeah, definitely supportive of the band. Absolutely.
How many T-shirts do you think our mothers?
Yeah,
and
see
their
that's
friends
a thing
have
in and of
was the
itself.
best- that was the best
We
thing.
finally got merch for the first time as a musical endeavor, which was really exciting. And then I think our mothers collectively purchased the majority of them for them and
Like
their friends.
at least like
So
half
it's
of
really
the shirts
funny.
are owned by
Our number one.
Yeah, that was
fan.
like, yeah, that's
your
like
moms.
Yeah.
200 shirts,
Like-
yeah.
So basically, every Looksy shirt is worn by a middle-aged woman. So
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Hitting the demographics real hard.
Ideal demographic.
Awesome.
pretty stoked.
So Looksy, the next Aerosmith. Coming through.
Right. Yeah.
We're
like
already
that.
like headed down that
Watch
path.
out.
I hear there's good money
Absolutely.
in that. And now, folks, Looksy with their song, Heads Up.
It shakes up my walk till I'm tired in the night. It takes what it wants till it wants what it's got. Whoa. Whoa, yeah. But this ain't a no side, that's still on the bad end of town. It never comes as it goes around. Oh, whoa. Whoa, gets what it wants till it wants.
And that's that.
Is the standard definition of the past hurting your eyes? Well, you're in luck. Here comes a look at the crisp, clean, high-definition future of next week's episode.
I miss the old times, shooting cans and drinking wine, sleeping under power lines on a moonlit night. Winter wind is blowing through the old shack that we go to. I'm surprised still standing too. Let's stay here tonight. Near the western shores in the Columbia Gorge, I spied my home to be, a gray shaded wagon for $700. She'd take me from sea to sea. From Oregon we flew across Idaho's peaks to Montana and Wyoming south. Fort Collins and Denver, there's more to remember, yet the wagon she never gave us doubt. And finally we crossed that threshold of heat back to the old south we called home, where friends she would meet and soon she would greet so many more journeys to come. Then spring soon arrived and westward we drive, to Mississippi and towards the sun, to see a shrine to a king in a town called Holly Springs, where I thought my poor wagon was done.
All right, and the last song we had tonight from Looksy, Nature's Trick.
Thank you.
Well, folks, we're out of time tonight here at Tuscaloosa Monorail. I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight. Of course, doing the sound, Eat My Beats. Here we are at Green Bar, Tuscaloosa, and of course, the Left Hand Soap Company. Take it away, Lopan.
Interesting fact, Lopan is actually going to be competing on Jeopardy! Tournament of Dogs in the next coming week, so be sure to tune into that. Well, folks, I'm Zach Travis, and thank you for watching this week's episode of Tuscaloosa Monorail. And as always, get some sleep.